So as we know, you got a highly anticipated fight with Tyron Woodley, one-time UFC champion. That'll take place August 29th at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in your hometown of Ohio, or home state of Cleveland, Ohio. What is it like being able to go back home and put on a show for possibly kids that have never seen a real-life boxing match?
It's so cool, man. Like, it's still surreal to me. I don't even know if it's really fully set in what I'm doing yet. But, going to that same arena as a kid and watching LeBron play and now being able to go back and be the center of attention and put on maybe for some kids it'll probably be their first fight that they're ever going to. It's just a dream come true, and maybe one kid out there in the crowd will 20 years from now sell out that same arena. That's my goal, is to inspire the kids from my hometown with this fight and show them that they can do anything that they set their mind to. And my friends and family are going to be there rooting me on. And, I'm going to need it for this fight. I'm going to need all the motivation I can get, because this is a serious guy. Tyron's not playing around, and he has knockout power. And so, I'm excited all the way around.
Well, that's dope. I mean, you say it's kind of surreal and kind of like a dream, but how did we get here? How do we get from a YouTube sensation to someone who is in this boxing space now and taking it as serious as you have?
It might sound cheesy, but the reason I got here is just rolling with the punches. I've done that my whole entire career. I started off on Vine, and then, Vine vanished and the app was deleted. So I had to, reinvent myself, move over to Facebook, Instagram, started doing YouTube. Then I got on Disney Channel. I'm a CEO, entrepreneur, businessman. So I've always just gone and adapted and been like a chameleon in this space. And when I finally found boxing, I was like, oh, this is truly something that I love and that I'm passionate about. And it takes me back to my roots of being a kid and wanting to go to the NFL, playing sports all the time. That was really all there was to do in Ohio. And so it was really a perfect calling. And I found my lane. And man, once I got my first knockout in my first pro fight, I was just addicted to the feeling of it. I caught the boxing bug, and the rest is really history, man. I pretty much just talk shit and have a loud mouth, and I'm arrogant at times and controversial and polarizing at times, but I think that just adds to the whole narrative here of some people wanting to see me get knocked out. And so this has just been a wild roller coaster, and I didn't even expect it to get this big this fast.
Nah, there ain't nothing wrong with believing in yourself, bro. Hey, you seen T. Woodley face-to-face a couple of times. What do you see in him, and why you taking this fight so serious? Like, you sound like it's different than your other fights. What did you see in him when you seen him face-to-face?
Just experience. Like, I think with my other opponents, I was able to get in their head, break them down mentally before we even got into the ring. But Tyron's done this dozens and dozens of times, more times than me. So he's seen it all, been there multiple times, been on the big stage, done the big press conferences. And so I see how experienced he is, and he's been fighting for way longer than me. He was winning UFC championships when I was, doing the Disney, hi, I'm Jake Paul, you're watching Disney Channel. So I just know that experience in this sport is one of the most important things, if not the most important things. So I'm just not messing around. I like being the villain. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm like the good villain. I just like to troll people and have fun. I'm purposely misunderstood. This whole thing's a game. The biggest thing that drives me is making history now. Doing things that no one's ever done before and leaving an everlasting legacy. Boxing was the thing that pulled me out, gave me purpose, and made me become the best version of myself. I think the journey that I'm on now is larger than life. The flashiness of it, the business side of it, it's a chance and opportunity to create something that will be talked about in many generations to come and KO a bunch of people along the way.